because the way business operates these days have changed. So if you go back 40, 50 years, any business was entirely self-contained. They would design, they would manufacture, they would assemble, and they would sell the product all within the same factory. And they were responsible for 95, 100% of the creation of that product. If you look at companies today, 80 or 90% of the product is outsourced. They are working with suppliers, with dealers, with financing companies, with couriers. And so every company operates within a complex network of other companies. And we saw that blockchain was a really good mechanisms to keep all of those companies in sync. So it's a decentralized mechanism for communications. So IBM first began working on what's now known as the hyperledger project. So IBM began working on that with a business partner of ours. We very quickly realized that it didn't make sense for one company to own the technology. The technology should be owned by a third party, an independent party. So we worked with the Linux Foundation. The Linux Foundation agreed with us, and they took on ownership of the Hyperledger project. So that project has now spawned probably 10, 12 sub-projects, of which the piece that we contributed is just one small piece. So Hyperledger is now a portfolio of products, all of which are delivering blockchain solutions for different types of clients. So we deliver consultancy, so we will help to design a blockchain for a client. So the very first stage is we will sit down with the company, we understand their business processes, and more importantly, we understand all of the partners in their network. That's very important with a blockchain, is we have this saying that a blockchain is a team sport. You cannot design it around a single client. So we begin with a client in the room with some of their key partners. We will whiteboard the business process, so we understand what are all the interactions between those companies and which need to be written to the blockchain, which transactions cause concern, concern or confusion. What you find these days is that many companies, they waste time, they waste money tracing transactions between each other. What happened to that order? Why have I received more or less than I thought I put an order in for? Have you billed me the correct amount? So a lot of companies, they lose a lot of time in contacting their partner network to resolve issues or to reconcile orders. So we map out the business process to understand all of those transactions between the partners, and we convert those into smart contracts. And the smart contracts then write the data to the ledgers. So IBM, we make our money from the services in terms of designing the blockchain, and we can also host a blockchain. So if you said to me, Bob, thank you for building the blockchain, we would now like 12 copies of the ledger, and we'd like it in these countries, then that's something that IBM can do.